MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball. Next. Julio Teheran gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Now at the plate, David Peralta, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Camargo's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 offering grounded down the third baseline. 0-2. Here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to left. Peralta is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust. So striding in, Jake Lamb. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
That is big. The second baseman, Wilmer.
Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuña is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Into the box, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, hit hard. Taken in by Flores. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
The 0-1 on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The 0-1 sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Christian Walker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. One gone in the Arizona third. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Hit sharply on the ground. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here now's the pitcher, Robbie Ray. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Ender.
First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards short, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. To second for 1.
The first baseman, number 5.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now
this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Junior.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat. But come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powders right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start. But it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You know, Dero, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to the
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Matt Cook is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and that's the third out. But not before. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now batting, shortstop.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Diamondback still searching for that first hit of the ball game, and he chased it in the dirt. Flowers corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Escobar is retired, 2 down now. Striding into the box, David Peralta. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They won't. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Marte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready once again, Nick Markakis. No hits to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 5.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third baseman.
Thank you, Heidi.
Jake Land.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. One and one the count to Jake Lamb. 1-1. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Wilmer Flores is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilmer Flores goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Sliced hard on the ground. Albies picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Now batting, Josh Donaldson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. Standing in now, Ronald Acuna to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Souza will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Atlanta leads it 8-0. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Popped up. Freeman calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Alex Avila. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Caleb Joseph will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Caleb Joseph.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of an 8-0. Score.
Number 35.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Teheran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Back up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Standing in, Nick Markakis, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on, as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball, as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round trip, and not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? You come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Now batting.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Souza on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Camargo rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
The batter.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Teheran. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The center fielder.
Hey, guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 7th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 15-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Ketel Marte. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Tehran will do this himself, and that's the first out. At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Popped him up. Camargo shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Greg Holland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Greg Holland.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. To right field, and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. That's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Mark Zipchinski enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Josh Donaldson will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First offering on its way. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Archie Bradley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Grounded to first. To his right, Walker. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Johan Camargo. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
In now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
He's set, and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hit in the air to center field. Marte has a beat on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The center fielder, number 11.
Striding in, Ender Inciarte. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's a .333 hitter. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Souza. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 8th inning coming up. The Braves on top 20-0. Jake Lamb standing in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Fly ball out to right field. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down. So digging in now, Nick Markakis. He went deep last time up.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Markakis.
Hit in the air to center field. Marte sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
You can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, my. This ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. Line drive to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors. Settling in now, Christian Walker starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count remains at 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Tim LaCastro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for Arizona, number 10, Tim.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Arizona down to its last strike. Fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Flowers is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
He really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position in this one. So he definitely had that clutch factor working. Could have been a real difference in the outcome if not for his contributions.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Ronald Acuna Jr. had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as Atlanta got past the Diamondbacks 21-0. The Miami Marlins nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-5. The Nationals defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. The Phils allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 5-3. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 8-1. The Dodgers grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-0. The Rockies finished off a 2-game sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-2. The Orioles broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-0. The Yankees totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-1. The Chicago White Sox grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-0. The Blue Jays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-7. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Indians held their opponent to just 2 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-1. The Rangers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.